Hi viewers, welcome to Mantan TV. Today we are at CA Malu sir. Today's topic is public sector banks are doing process for edu loans in 15 days. Sir, good morning sir.
Yes.
Is it true sir? PDS is...
See, recently finance minister has come across so many complaints that applications for education loans is not being processed early, and the time for payment of fees also became means they could not pay fees on time also. These complaints I received, and also amount sanction was also insufficient to meet the required fees.
Okay.
So what is happening is in India the cost of education is very cheap compared to other countries. If we go to other countries where we can study in India for 15 lakhs, 10 lakhs, there you have to pay minimum 60 lakhs to 70 lakhs, 4 to 5 times more.
Okay.
We don't know why the people are going for other countries, the so costly education. And all these problems are coming because of high loan amount. And sometimes what is happening is student may not be having sufficient collateral securities or guarantors like that. So this creating problem, and generally the borrower will not tell his deficiency. Let's say that they bring the back. They are not giving, they are not passing. And generally what happens is because of huge amount and because of huge documentation, the verification processing, it takes a lot of time. Even for banks also it is difficult to verify and to come to a conclusion to grant or reject the loan because of huge amount and also because of security. So earlier banks used to take 3 months, 4 months, sometimes 2 months. It depends upon the relationship with the banker, history of the borrower, security offered. All this in the education institution, all this will depend upon early sanction, early disbursement of the loan.
Okay.
So what the finance minister said, okay, to solve this issue, they have advised all public sector banks to disburse the loan to process the loan within 15 days. This is the time frame given by the finance ministry to all public sector banks, because public sector banks are controlled by finance ministry, RBI.
Sir, what are the main steps they have taken by the finance minister?
See, what is happening is, I told you this is there was delay happening from the banker side, and also sometimes because of huge amount and also security may not be sufficient. So there was delay happening. Now the bank said, now the finance minister said, you have to decide within 15 days whether accept or reject it. If you want to reject it, you have to reject within 15 days, stating the reasons why you are rejecting that, and all the reasons should be approved by highest authority, means next level authority.
Yes.
Means above the branch manager, above EGM, or who was processing authority above the processing authority. So that authority should approve the rejection.
Okay.
If it is accepted, no problem. The rejection is next higher level authority has to approve the rejection also.
This is for all the banks, sir?
Public sector banks, where the central government is having
Public sector banks.
Shareholding.
Okay.
I mean, the State Bank of India, Canara Bank, Punjab National Bank, Union Bank, all these banks in which the bank is having shareholding more than 70, 75, 80, 90% also. So all these banks are called public sector banks, and what they asked is, the government has prescribed that you should have a centralized processing system.
Okay.
Means they cannot go in the branch wise. You have to upload the details, and then the central processing system will process it to make it early sanction, and all these details will be available to all the public sector banks. This is for a standard operating procedure for expeditious, means fast approvals. This step has been taken to issue proper approvals or sanction or rejection, anything. So the student should not miss the opportunity. He can go for alternative, or he can sell the property, or he can go for borrowing from other persons. Anything they may do that. So there should be option to a student to go for other. So the finance ministry step is to not to say that beyond 15 days the passing time should not take.
Okay.
Within 15 days the borrower should know whether they accepted or rejected. And what is happening is, and the finance minister also suggested, just like Indian Banks Association model prescribed by channel operating procedure prescribed by Indian Banks Association model for sanctioning education loan scheme. Means for every education loan, there is a standard of procedure, standard operating procedure, and standard policies prescribed by the Indian Banks Association for every education loan by all banks, especially public banks. In case of rejection, I told you, next year authority has to accept, approve the rejection option.
Sir, what are the main proper documents to be applied for the sanction?
See, it will be application, the sanction, sheet allotment letter, and loan amount required, and borrower's contribution, means total fees amount to pay, borrower's contribution, loan amount, and security offered.
Okay.
Because all these huge amount loans, it has to be supported with security only. Because the banks are operating with depositors' money. When it is giving to others money to others, it should have security. So this is the way it is happening. And for this purpose, the banks, the finance ministry held meetings with banks several times for 2 months, from last 2 months also, to process the loan applications, and advises all banks to process the existing applications within 2 months.
The average time is 2 months, sir. The average time is 2 months.
Now finance minister asked them to process the existing application within 2 months.
Within 2 months, okay.
And future applications should be within 15 days.
Okay.
So this cut-off date.
Okay.
Also the passing of the sanctioning of the loan, that's called loan sanction principle. That
Okay.
can be done within 3 to 5 working days, and after sanctioning, they can go for, these are documents required. They will inform the borrower, these are the documents required, and based on if the documents are fully provided by the loan applicant, the loan will be disbursed.
Is it
And
possible,
all
sir?
this loan will be disbursed and paid to direct to the education institution, not to the borrower account.
Borrow. Direct to the university.
Direct to the university education institution where the student has got seat.
Is it possible to do in 15 days, sir?
Yes, can be done.
Hmm.
Why not? Accept or reject.
Yeah.
Don't delay it. Okay, if you are not satisfied, reject it. If you are convinced, sanction it.
Yes.
So this is what happening is the what will confusion or what will the time gap can be restricted to 15 days only. This is advantage. Otherwise, if there is no time limit, may take months together or serial, everything may happen. Until now, what generally happening is even everything is cleared, everything is okay. The loan sanction was delivered within a month, means maximum 1 month.
1
But
month.
now they reduced it to 15 days.
15 days.
See, what is happening is our education is becoming became more costly also. Means students are opting for costly education. How far it is helpful to them, how far they can get earning or employment opportunities, we don't know that. See, earlier what happened is, those people who have completed some MBA, they were able to get some salary of 2.5 lakhs per month or 2 lakhs per month. Now the same MBA student from the same institution is unable to get even 1 lakh per month.
Okay.
So how can he repay the loan?
Yes.
This is the main problem. So what is happening is the person who has given guarantee or the parents who have given the properties will be losing they're repaying or losing the assets. So it is better, my suggestion is, if you want to go for education loan, if only you get the approved institution with on merit basis or rank basis, not on corpus model or you can say donation model, management quota. Don't go for that. And by taking loan, don't go to that education, that costly education. You can go for regular, if you are a merit student, you can get a fees, less fees also. You may be eligible for stipend also. If you are finance patient able to pay the capitation fees or anything, donation or anything like that, okay, you do that. But don't borrow for that paying your capitation fee or donation.
Yes.
Legitimate fees, you borrow for it, no problem. For donation, don't borrow for donation.
Donation.
Don't borrow for capitation fees. If you are not able to understand the cost of education and proposed expected income after education. So
Yes.
this is what is happening is students, young students are preferring costly education institution, and even foreign countries, all are costly. Education, foreign countries costly, and reputed institution also costly. And also for the student, even cost education also. See, there are some other educations are there. There are so many educations, trading institutions with low cost.
Hmm.
Everything depends upon the performance, punctuality, perfection. If you provide the perfect service punctually on time, you may succeed in every sector. If you are not showing perfect performance in one sector or in any sector, you cannot get opportunities in any sector. There are so many people who create opportunities with their talent, innovation, creativity. Why don't you follow them? Why do you want to go for borrowing to pay donation or capitation fees? It means when you have not got the seat on merit basement, you are incapable to your capacity is not sufficient to meet the requirements of that
Yes.
education. Or else you try once again, you try for next year, you may get the seat.
Yes.
Why do you want to go for compulsory with donation and capitation fees payment? And that is borrowing from
All right.
the most dangerous. That concept of borrowing and paying borrowing for paying donation capitation fees or management quota definitely will create problem to the student as well as parents or guarantors.
Right.
Not advisable.